We are going to mark down today as a failure, and I'm going to own every bit of it. I struggled. I could not get my head out of my own ass, and I let myself get into these places in my head that I completely lock up. And I get to where I can't turn a wrench. I get to where I can't work. It makes my stomach sick. It makes a lot of things sick. So I'm making this video for more me today than for you guys. It's like a pep talk for myself to try and pull my head out of my ass. Like, I know I can do this. I just put that one together. Like, putting a bike together is not that hard. And a lot of the stuff that I'm having trouble with is the stuff he and I built together, which is the stuff we did hand touch to. And, like there's little funny pieces of tape that are stuck in, like a funny mess up in the fiberglass and another one. Like, those were funny jokes. This fairing traveled across the country 4 or 5 times during its construction. Like, it was not an easy task, and there was a lot of fun that was had in it. And I think a lot of the stuff I'm holding on to is those fun memories. I want those memories again. I miss having my buddy. I miss having my friend that I build the weird shit with, that we can just talk and have fun times. But at the same time, I got to remember that I got to stand up for me. It's been all these years that I've been stressing and panicking over this bike. It's been 9+ years of just since all the bullshit. You know what I mean? Just, it's fucking bullshit. When I say 9, I think it's 8. I'm fucking up my math. But regardless, it's been a long fucking time of being in this place with me mentally. And I miss him. I miss him like hell, but I can't put my life on pause because of this. I just can't. I gotta pick myself up. I gotta stop blaming myself for things. I gotta stop putting all this stuff on me and this massive weight on me. I've been over here for 9-10 hours today, and all I've done is throw up twice, nearly shit myself twice, and like 2 panic attacks. And it's not been good. And I gotta get my way through it. And I'll find my way through it. I know I will. And that's the other reason I'm talking to myself now and hanging out with her again. It just, there's not much that I got to do to it just to put it together, but it's like the ending part of the story is what's hitting me the hardest. It's like that I'm putting him to a chapter, and I'm not. He's still going to be around. He's still in my life. He's still in my heart. The logo is something he loved. Like, he helped me design that. There's so many things around me, and I need to quit being a pansy ass, be completely honest, and quit being complainy. And I read you guys' comments, and I appreciate them, and I approve of them, and everything like that. It's all the same things I keep telling myself and trying to work through it. And I just need to put pen to paper and get this thing done and get her over with and get her done right and quit locking up and quit being in that headspace to where the whole world feels like it's just going to end and that I've done wrong and that I put a blame on myself for him being gone, that I should have phone called or I should have contacted him or something. And I know it's not right. I know it's not my fault. But at the same time, in my head, it's like, you could have done something. And I can't be blaming myself. I can't. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. And it's one of the hardest things that it's kind of out of my hand. I'm doing my best not to cry right now. This is 3rd attempt. So, yeah, we are not going to ball today. As I don't feel like editing it out, and that's kind of the reason I like doing these talk things in one piece, to where it's like you gotta see the emotion. I get to see the emotion. I get to see it lock in, and I'm getting close to where I want to like start twitching, but I'm past that. I can get past this. This is easy stuff. It's super easy. There's not much things. I gotta bolt things on. I got the bolts in the bags. I just gotta put the parts on. Just gotta do it. I got to just pull my head out of my ass and just do what needs to be done. Like, I got to accept the failures and accept that they are failures. Yes, you learn from failures, but I got to accept that they're actual failures and own those failures and know that these are my failures. I didn't fail him. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my failures on this. That's not the failures I'm saying I need to accept. I need to accept that I need to allow myself to fail when I do fail. Because that's part of the other thing. I get into this cycle to where I loop, and my failure only gets worse and worse as I go, because I start reminiscing on it, thinking on it, and then feeling bad, and then getting worse, and then just looping and looping until I end up to a point where I lock up, and I am in such a boiling point. And honestly, admitting all this on camera sucks. It sucks. It's not what I want to do, but it's stuff I need to hear, and I need to stop doing it. I need to stop looping. I need to stop trying to think I'm keeping him alive by building this thing and taking my time with it. It is time. It needs to be over. I failed, and it's okay. I failed, and it's okay. And now I need to stand up and finish what I'm doing so I don't write off another failure and fail myself this time instead of failing somebody else. So we got to get this thing done. I love you guys. I'm going to get some sleep, and we're going to get this thing done.